Discipline, a word that's misunderstood, misused, and often ignored. Yet it is the one thing, the only thing, standing between most people and the life they dream about. It's not luck, it's not motivation, it's not talent, it's discipline. The ability to do what needs to be done, especially when you don't feel like doing it. It's the bridge between your goals and your reality, the space between who you are and who you could be. This is not about forcing yourself. This is about freeing yourself. So today, we go deep into the mind, into the habits, into the quiet fight you must win, because everything you want lives on the other side of discipline. What most people get wrong. Let's clear something up right now. Discipline is not punishment. It's not about suffering. It's not about being harsh with yourself. It's about liberation. You don't build discipline to become a machine. You build it to become unshakable, to move with purpose, regardless of emotion, to build a life that isn't at the mercy of moods, opinions, or comfort zones, because motivation is a liar. It shows up when it wants to. It's loud one day and gone the next. It's seductive, but it's unreliable. Discipline, it's the opposite. It's quiet, it's consistent, it's what shows up after motivation is gone. That's the difference between dreamers and doers. One waits to feel ready, the other moves anyway. Discipline starts in the mind. Every act of discipline begins long before the action. It starts in the mind. It starts when you say no to the second alarm, say yes to the plan you made, say I will when everything in you screams I can't. Your body follows your mind, and your mind follows your standards. The problem is, most people have no standards. They do what feels good. They follow moods like weather, but you're different. You're building a mind that obeys intention, not impulse. A mind that follows principle, not pressure. And every time you choose discipline over comfort, you rewire that mind. The myth of balance. Let's talk about the lie they sold you, balance. Take it easy. Find balance. Don't push so hard. Look, balance isn't bad, but if you want to do something exceptional, you will go through seasons of imbalance. Seasons where you say no to friends because your vision is louder than their opinions. You wake up earlier than you want to because your goals can't wait. You train when you're sore. You build when you're tired. You keep going when no one's clapping. That's not obsession. That's discipline. Balance is the reward. Discipline is the price. You want the life most people never touch? Then stop living like most people. Discipline builds identity. Every time you follow through, every time you say, I said I would, and you do, you stack confidence. Because confidence isn't built by shouting affirmations, it's built by evidence. Discipline gives you evidence that you keep your word, that you follow through, that you can be trusted by others and by yourself. And one day, you look in the mirror, and you no longer see the old version of you, the quitter, the excuse maker, the drifter. You see someone who moves with power, someone who doesn't negotiate with weakness, someone who knows how to finish. That's what discipline gives you. Not just results, identity. The most important promises are the ones you make to yourself. You wouldn't break a promise to a friend, so why do you keep breaking them to yourself? You say you'll wake up early, you don't. You say you'll eat clean, you don't. You say this time it's different, but you go back to the same cycle. That's not failure, that's a pattern. And patterns only break through force, through discipline. You become powerful when your word becomes law. Not just in public, but especially in private. When your goals are sacred, when your plans matter more than your excuses, when your promises are final, that's when your life begins to change. Emotion is a terrible leader. You don't need to feel like it. You need to do it. Discipline isn't about hype. It's about commitment without condition. You're tired? Show up anyway. You're scared? Do it anyway. You're uninspired? Work anyway. You train your body when it's sore. You study when your head aches. You write when the words don't come. Because emotion doesn't run the show. You do. And the more you override emotion, the more you own yourself. The world doesn't belong to the most gifted. It belongs to the most disciplined. Discipline is freedom. It sounds backwards, doesn't it? You think freedom is doing what you want, when you want. But that's not freedom. That's bondage to laziness, to impulses, to fleeting emotions. True freedom, it's waking up knowing you didn't sabotage your future. It's looking in the mirror and feeling proud, not ashamed. It's living without guilt because you honored your responsibilities. It's moving through life with intention, not regret. Discipline builds that. Discipline is saying, I run my life, not my cravings, not my distractions, not my fears. How to start building discipline today. You don't need a massive plan. You don't need to change everything. You just need one thing, a small, non-negotiable habit. Wake up at the same time daily. Do 20 push-ups every morning. Write 100 words before touching your phone. Walk for 10 minutes after lunch. No sugar for 7 days. Start small, but treat it like a sacred contract. Don't break it, ever. Not for weekends, not for bad moods, not for anything. Because that one act, that's the seed. Discipline grows from seeds, not speeches. Train when no one's watching. Anyone can be disciplined when the lights are on, when people are cheering, when the camera's rolling. But who are you when it's silent, when no one's clapping, when no one's posting your progress, when no one even notices? That's where real discipline is born. In dark rooms, in lonely mornings, in unseen reps, in uncelebrated wins. You build your life there because it's not about the world watching you. It's about you watching you. Stack wins, not excuses. Here's the truth. Every excuse you accept weakens you, and every win you earn, no matter how small, strengthens you. Woke up on time, that's a win. Hit the gym when tired, that's a win. Read instead of scrolling, win. Drank water instead of soda, win. Discipline is stacking wins, and guess what? The brain loves momentum. Your confidence rises, your willpower grows, you begin to expect success. Excuses steal momentum. Wins build it. You choose what you stack. Guard your environment. You can't build discipline in a junkyard of distraction. Who you spend time with, what you consume, what you allow in your space, it all matters. If your friends are lazy, you'll slow down. If your room is chaotic, your mind will mirror it. If your feed is full of garbage, your thoughts will decay. So clean it up. Remove temptations. Distance from negative people. Follow those who push you higher. Build an environment where discipline is easy, because discipline thrives where friction is low. Make discipline your identity. Most people treat discipline like a temporary challenge, something they do until they reach a goal. That's the mistake. Discipline isn't something you do. It's something you are. It's identity. It's the person who says, I don't break promises to myself. I don't miss workouts. I don't quit when it's hard. This is just who I am now. When discipline becomes identity, you stop negotiating, you don't think, you just act. That's the switch. Build the boring habits. Discipline is not glamorous. It's not sexy. It's not viral. It's boring. Repeating the same routines. Showing up on schedule. Doing it right, not fast. Avoiding shortcuts. And guess what? That's the exact reason it works, because most people quit when it's boring. They chase dopamine. They chase novelty. But winners, they repeat, they refine, they stay. Boring wins, boring builds empires, boring makes legends. Discipline over motivation. Always let's repeat this. Motivation is a wave. Discipline is the ocean. If you're waiting for motivation, you're already behind. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It asks, what's the mission? Discipline does the work. When it's raining, when it's dark, when you're tired, when the scale doesn't move, when no one believes, because that's what it means to be committed. You are not interested. You are committed. Say no, often. Discipline is saying no when everyone else is saying yes. No to the late nights. No to the impulse buys. No to the drama. No to just this once. No to distractions disguised as fun. Every no is a yes to your future. So say it proudly. Say it consistently. Say it before temptation knocks. Your time is your life. Guard it like it matters, because it does. Forgive fast, then refocus. You'll slip. You'll fall. You'll break a streak. You'll say something weak. You'll hit snooze. So what? The key is to forgive fast. Don't spiral, don't dwell, don't turn one misstep into a breakdown. Real discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about bouncing back faster than you used to. You fell, get up. You broke it, fix it. You drifted, realign, refocus, recommit, restart. Discipline turns time into power. Time is neutral. It doesn't care who you are, but how you use it. That changes everything. Discipline turns 10 minutes into mastery. 30 days into transformation, 6 months into separation, 3 years into domination. Your future is built one disciplined hour at a time. Waste it or weaponize it.